which would be a Vibram Five Fingers or a Newton running shoe or another minimalist shoe, then you do not need to lace your shoes very tight at all, simply because you are running on a level surface. If you have a shoe which is a regular running shoe and it has a big gradient on the inside, meaning it has a big heel on it, which is every other shoe pretty much, then your foot is most likely going to want to slide inside the shoe, because when it engages the ground, you are running on a very steep slope, anything up to about 16 degrees, 16%. Most roads aren't built over about 10%, and if it's 6 or 8%, it's very steep. So, if you are running in a level shoe, you should be able to lace very loosely. If you're running in a big heeled shoe, then you probably can't. Unfortunately, if you lace your shoes tight to stop them sliding inside the shoe, you also prevent your foot from its natural motion, which is to flatten the arch. Now, even if you have a flat foot, 98% of people who have a flat foot actually have a functional flat foot. So they'll form the arch just by lifting their toes. You can try it yourself. If you have a flat foot, just take your shoes off at some point, lift up your toes, and watch your arch form. So you will have an arch. The whole point of an arch is so that it can then flatten again. It acts like a spring. If you lace your shoes tight, you're preventing your foot from moving, so you're kind of bypassing that natural springing action. Right, we're going to do exactly the same thing. For you people with heels on your shoes, it's going to be a little harder because you have to get your foot pointing down a fair bit more to bypass the heel. We come ahead and we're going to start marching again. Same thing, exactly as we were barefoot. Alright, and then running in place, so nice and relaxed. Make sure those toes come down first. And then start leaning down the hill, but running really slowly. Alright, make sure your head stays up. So keep that body aligned. It does sound a lot different. Feels like a bunch of Missouri. Alright, the whole point of a drill is to overemphasize good habits. This is a good habit. This is how we run efficiently. Overemphasize that. So when you actually start running, you're not going to be lifting your knees and heels quite so high. Okay, good. Getting a little bit warmer now?
Oh yeah.
At what point do we run away from the rain? You guys tell me.
Okay. 6 more miles.
6 more miles?
Mark's right there.
Holy smokes.
Did
you bring a jacket, man?
Okay, I'm going to show you a drill. Some of you might know this from track. It's called grapevine. This is to give you good adductor and abductor strength, meaning the muscles that keep your legs coming in together and going apart. And you might wonder why you need these muscles for running. The reason is that you don't just run in a straight line. You're often dodging things, plus you need it for stability. Most track runners, it turns out, have very weak abductors and adductors, and they have them do lateral movements. And the easy one for us to do is the grapevine, which is like this, otherwise known as the Macarena, or the, what else is it called?
Karaoke.
Okay. The trick with this drill is keep your arms pointing in the direction you want to move, and rotate your hips. It's kind of like the rumba, right? So we should be able to, after this, we should be able to go out dancing tonight.
It's all
and not
in
look too
the
stupid.
hips.
It's like that credit card drill. Right, so everyone, I want you to go face the building. Give yourself room to move.
Car.
Go to the left. Okay? Nice and slow. Left goes to right, right over the left. Rotating at the hips.
Every once in a while I get messed up.
Ian, would you say if you're on a ton of trails that you probably don't need to work on this a ton because you get that?
If you're on trails, you probably don't need to do it at all.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright, good. Trail run?
Here, swap. Put these on your hands. You're shivering too much. I know.
Those
It's what they call pulling a rust.
If you're running trails, you're always dodging stuff, right? Or if you're a football player and you run through the tires, same thing.
Okay. And then whenever you're comfortable, take it back. And then I'm going to go get you a second layer because shaking's not cool.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Hey,
Jump in.
Super, super important. We should always aim for about 180 foot strikes per minute. That includes both feet. It's about 90 per foot. The reason is that by keeping a nice high cadence, you minimize the time your body has to fall. So if you imagine you do really long strides, your body has a long time to fall. But if you have really short strides,